Welcome to the first episode of Inscryption Kaycee's Mod Challenge Guide, I guess we'll call this. For Challenge Level 1, we only need 10 points. I am partial to the smaller backpack and more expensive trapper pelts. I prefer to be able to re-roll if I can. The angler's hook, fish hook, is okay. I'm keeping it for a specific reason. Well, if we have one slot less, and we have the fish hook, we have a full backpack. I like to get an early pack rat so that we can use our items without having to wait for another backpack. Let's see how we can doll up our deck a little bit. At first glance here, the mantis is looking enticing. We're gonna need some bone cards as well. So early possum is okay. It kind of functions as a squirrel once you get some bone generating, and it's 1/1. Do need a flying card at some point. The bat is not really the best one. I would say the raven egg would be better. I'm gonna go with the mantis, a possum, which is funny because if you end a game early, he kind of punishes you by giving the opossum, so in a sense, this is a punished run as far as the game is concerned. Also, you can get up from the table, and as of the latest version, this is 0.25, might have been this version of the one before it, you can customize your little game piece. What are we going to go with here? It's the Gandalf looking character. Cyborg Gandalf. There we go. And then if you make this pattern, you'll get the, what is it? Streak of bleach or something? You get bleach item. I think that's about all you can do in Kaycee's mod. It might be missing something. The clock, even if you put in the right time, I don't think it gives you anything. Still have the appendix and all that. Let's see. 273 for Mighty Leap. Yeah, it's nothing. I don't know. I think this is the meal you get when you beat the game. Spoiler alerts. Actually, not really. It's just... Whoa, I never realized that the hook hangs all the way up, or hangs all the way down from the ceiling. I would love to play this game in VR and just walk around this room. Or even playing the game would be pretty fun in VR. Actually holding your cards and such. Alright, we're going to do the early backpack. Pack rat is a little bit expensive this early on at 2, but we have the squirrel to use it, and then as soon as you use it, you get another item. So sometimes that item's not great, but it should still help us. Right, the skink versus... We will put down a bullfrog, but not in front of the skink so that he can stick around. Because yeah, 2/1/2s. We need to go first against him. We could have just waited that turn and played the wolf next too. We could still play the wolf next, because we're actually in the same problem now. Where this bullfrog will defeat this bullfrog. Or, let's see. Yeah, we'll play the wolf. Okay, think. Go ahead and waste him, and then I will play the possum as well. Forgot about the skink sigil. Still good. Got our pack rat. I'm gonna play him now. Let's see what item we get. Fan. Not a huge fan of the fan. Actually, I'm gonna use it so that we have a space freed up in our backpack. Not really useful here, but I don't want to end up with another pack rat if we get caught at a backpack with full items. There's one coming up. Prospector would be nice, but I want a campfire. I'm gonna go for the campfire. Again, didn't want to go for the backpack. It would have been okay. We would have gotten an extra item, but we can get an item from our pack rat. This is awful. We're gonna re-roll these. The ringworm actually wasn't too bad. I could have used the ringworm at the camp, and if they ate it, we would have had no more tribes at the camp. There's some risks involved there because if they don't eat it, you're stuck with a fluffy ringworm. Oh, we already have one mantis. What about second mantis? Blackout's not going to help us too much here. We have a roughly cheap deck. I want to keep it that way. I'm going to take mantis. Blackout has other uses, but go with this for now. It's an attack upgrade. Everything is currently attacking. I'm probably going to keep the possum around, the opossum. I might sack the mantises. At best, I will merge them with sigils against them. And anything we upgrade, you're pretty much committing to. I will commit to the opossum. Do you want to go for it? No. I can't really afford to lose him right now. A 2-1 possum is pretty good. An early 2-1 possum, I should say. Later on, he's definitely gonna need some sigils. Alright, we got 1-2. Guess what? You can now take him out. Not this early, though. So we'll plop the stoat down. Might not keep him around. Definitely won't keep him around because he played the adder against me. So, we play the wolf. Execute the skink. We can play the opossum as well. It's a 2-1. That's awesome. Buy him. Actually, we could have not ended the game there, actually. We lost our opossum because I forgot about what the skink does. Okay, we'll have the mantis next. We'll play him here. Hopefully we get another mantis. Actually, that's game. What do you got for us? Cockroach. Another opossum. Well, if we get to a mycologist, we're going to give it the mantises. Mantises. Cockroach is kind of nice. But not when we have the opossum. Let's reroll. River Snapper is pretty good. How many 2-cost cards do we have? Pack Rat's gonna go. Actually, Pack Rat will probably go to opossum. For now, take the River Snapper. He's pricey. 2-cost is not great. We got our sack or... Yeah, we're gonna sack. These cards are too expensive. You just really don't want to get caught with a high-cost card or a bunch of high-cost cards on your first draw. So get rid of that backpack. And also the pack rack... Pat rack. Some of my words here. The pack rat. If you look at it, considered a 2-cost card, it has 2-2, but if you split that up, a 1-cost card, 1-1, if you had 2 of those, just not great. It's a very neutral card if it weren't for that backpack sigil. So we're going to give that backpack sigil to the opossum. He should be an easy play at only 2 bones. He's doing 2-1, and he's going to be outputting items for us. An opossum can work. Great. Mantis. We'll go in front of the kingfisher. They're going to be moving around. So is the raven egg. But these 2 kingfishers are going to be kind of stuck on these spaces to the left. So, since they can't attack the mantis, I'll put the mantis here. Can't play the opossum yet. We'll get 2 off the first turn though, which is kind of nice. Alright, so our mantis is pretty safe. We gotta get rid of this raven egg. That will cost us our mantis though, or the fishhook. Take a squirrel. play. We're going to get the Raven Egg. However, hopefully the Kingfisher blocks. Yes. Okay, so the Kingfisher blocked River Otter. We can now get rid of... Maybe we can get rid of the Raven, because if we do, they're going to shuffle around. Otter might come down and kill Mantis. What do we do here? I'm going to let this play out, actually. Oh, we can play this... Yeah, let's see how this plays out. Probably not a good idea. Will it introduce the Otter? Actually, that was super risky right there. I just realized. Wow, okay. I should have drawn too. It's okay, it's okay. We got this. So now I can play the opossum. Oh, we're gonna get an item as well. We're good. Is this win? No. Far from a win. Boulder was not ideal. I'm gonna crack open the boulder just to open up that backpack slot back. Boy, someday I'm gonna get these words right. Backpack slot. Don't introduce the... Oh, he didn't. Interesting. Even after they moved around. Okay. Bullfrog. Great. That is now... Is that game yet? We got 2, 5, that's 7. Let's let that play out before I play. I want to see if I can get an overkill here. Whew, just made it. We are going to lose the Mantis. But we're still going to get the overkill. We have to get... We already have a squirrel on the board. Oh, we got another Mantis. We'll play that instead. There we go. Not a bad overkill. Stack up a little bit of teeth when we get to our expensive... If we get forced into an expensive trapper, I'm probably going to avoid it until then. Are we ripe for a sacrifice? We're not. If anything, we want to give the River Snapper some attack if we get an attack camp. Or we can sack the Stoat at the attack camp. Let's see what cards we get. Another bone card would be nice. But maybe not. Yeah, because once we play the opossum, the rest of our bones are useless. We're not going to have a lot of bone generation for now. In the meantime, I think we'll go for a 1 cost card. Black Goat. Which is pretty good. It's a health upgrade. Definitely not the River Snapper. Mantis would be okay. Possum would be okay. So we plan to mycologist the Mantises. And they get a health upgrade there. Do they need a health upgrade in the meantime? No. I'm going to give it to the Opossum. The Possum's looking juicy. Another campfire. Hopefully it's attack. It is. Okay. Some more damage output here. Mantis would be not bad. We're not really committed to the Stoat or the Bullfrog. I'm not committed to much here. The River Snapper I'm committed to because he's pretty thick. That's 6, and then if we give him some attack... Yeah. Because I can't really do much else with him. Almost a curse card until you... Ah, man, I can give him some more attack. Want to risk it? Sure. Alright, he's gone. That's okay. I really did not care much for that card. I'll take the bones. If I could have redone that, would I still have gotten rid of the River Snapper? Probably, to be honest. A beefier Mantis would have been great. But not that. Not as necessary as getting rid of the River Snapper. Yeah. Great. Kingfisher. Well, you're taken down by just about anything. The Bullfrog will get some early blocks. And we'll pull some bone generation. Or I could just play the Wolf. Yeah, let's play the Wolf. Can't kill a River Snap. I mean, the Kingfisher. Oh, you will kill him. Oh, no, you can't because he sinks. That's right. Okay, you can take my squirrel. Put you right in front of the other Kingfisher, which should... Oh, we already won. Now that scroll's gonna be kind of a curse here. Let's draw. The mantis is better, so we'll put the mantis here. We're gonna have to sack the wolf because he's gonna crack open the bait bucket, and then the shark just gobbles him up. So, just move you over. I guess Stoat only does 1, 2. These are both 1, 2. Okay. Move you over here. That is game actually, because that gets 3. We only need 3 to win. Maybe we'll get another card to play. We did. And an item, so let's get rid of these. See our item. Frozen opossum. We don't need it. We can play it if we want. That's game. Of course, I put the mantis in front of the bait bucket since the bifurcated attack attacks are round. If it was a trifurcated attack, it would have hit the bait bucket, and I would have needed a powerful enough card to withstand the 4 attack from the shark. And that is a major point with the angler, is that when you're about to win... Ooh, there's our mantis. God, I think I'll take him. You don't want to have too many cards out when he plays those sharks, or the bait buckets, because then you end up with that many sharks if they're destroyed. So now in mod 0.25 is the version I'm playing. It might have been the version before this, I can't recall, but they added this dupe event. You can duplicate one of your cards with a caveat, but it's honestly almost overpowered, I feel. Oh man, I'm getting some bad draws. I don't want any of this. They're all expensive. I'm not doing an ant queen build. Okay. This is better. We already got rid of a river snapper. Raven egg is... Wow, that actually was still pretty bad, but the raven egg is somewhat better. Do we want to sack anything? Man, that river snapper would have been great here, actually. Everything else, maybe we can get rid of the stoat. There's nothing I really want to dupe here. Duplicating the mantis god. He could come out with a 0-1 though, and that's no good. I'm gonna go for it. The stoat at least has some use as an upgraded squirrel. Yeah, I mean, I can give him the opossum. That wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, let's do it. Do we need that much item generation? I mean, why not? The only thing about the mantis god is if he messes up the painting, you could end up with a 0. You could end up with a 2-1. But actually, these opossums are just missiles. Yeah, I'm doing the opossum. The benefits outweigh the negatives more. Okay, he's got less health, but he's... Man, that 2 attack, that's great. We'll take it. And then if we get to a mycologist, I already committed the mantises to it. But those are just fine. Alright, we can play an early wolf. The elk defeats the wolf. I'm gonna put the wolf... Yeah, we're definitely gonna play the wolf. But not in front of the elk, because then the elk will defeat it immediately. Okay. Put the stoat over here for now. Does that move the stoat? No. I mean the elk. It'll move the mole. Actually, they're going to defeat the mole, so that's great. Okay. Awesome. So you'll go in front of the boulder. We have to crack that open now, because I don't want another pack rat. Definitely don't want one now. I think that's... No, it's not. Maybe it is. We'll make it game. We only need 4 more, so that settles it. Do we want to trowel? Do we want to spend... we don't have many. I'm just going to go for the trial. If we're going to have to take a card, we might as well take one that's already upgraded. If we get one, we have to pass trial first. What are we looking at? Definitely not bone cost. Sigils, most likely. We are packed with sigils, unless we draw the wolf or stoat. And on attack, can we put out 4 attack? Not really. We'd have to draw the wolf in that case. Because 1, 2, 3, we would lose there. We'd win here. We lose. Ugh. We lose almost everywhere unless we draw the wolf. I'm gonna go for the sigils. 1 sigil, 2 sigils, 3 sigils. Don't need any more bone generation. I need a flying mole. Good lord. Okay. We have a lot of bone generation. The alpha is better. The mole's not bad because it's a good defense card for 1. We don't have enough bone. Yeah, we're going to be playing the possum instead of the alpha. Can't sacrifice any of these. Yeah, we'll take the mole. The flying mole is completely useless, but oh well. I think the scissors is the good choice. Where are we going? For a sacrifice? Yeah. Why? I want to sacrifice either Mantis God, a Mantis. Well, hopefully get to put those together. We're definitely going for the sacrifice. We have things we can sacrifice. Okay, this should be an easy choice on the Mantis. No, it's not. You will kill my Mantis. Definitely going to use an item. In fact, yeah, let's use the Mantis. Take 2 points. Alright. What do we do here? Draw a squirrel. Ooh, if we get an opossum. Let's do that. Did not get the opossum, but we will cut up the porcupine. Okay. Now our mantis can attack it without taking a loss. Did I draw? I did. I didn't. Okay. We're gonna have an elk from this fawn. Do you want to take the fawn? Here, let's take the fawn. This fish looks collecting dust. And I believe that's game. Fish look probably could have had some better use. But yeah, it's still a gamble. Wow, this is horrible. I guess this is better. We can take... we bring the black goat... I mean, if we bring the moose buck, we can play it with the black goat. I guess. Backpack wouldn't be too bad to fill up our items, but those opossums will do it for us just fine. What was I going to do? Raven egg is okay. We don't really need flying anymore. We might. If we give the raven egg... we need to sack something to the mantises if we plan to merge them. Yeah. I'm going to do it. What does the black goat upgrade to, I wonder? Mantis God wouldn't be bad. Because then he turns into something else. Elder Mantis God. But he's got to survive a turn. And then he's pretty epic at that point. Yeah, but going back to my Mantis is something... yeah, we need to sack something to those. And that's a good choice. Not really using the Raven Egg. That'll upgrade to... I think it upgrades to Mantis God, actually. I should... oh, there's our mycologist, so... didn't get a chance to sack something to the other... oh, 2 campfires, too. Definitely play the Stoat. So we're going to take 3 damage. Or we can take the 1 and absorb. I want to get the wolf next turn, so I'm going to... We need to keep you on the board in case we need to sack you. So we'll take the point. We're going to take 3 from the moose buck. Not ideal. I can deal 3 with the wolf. Next turn? No, I can't because we have the mole. Let's see what happens. That puts us down. We've got to kill the mole. So, if I draw... We don't know what we're going to get. I'm going to play the wolf. For now. Yikes. Okay. Wherever I put him, the mole's going to go there. So we're going to take 3 more damage. Which we can't take. We're going to take a loss here because I was not paying attention to the scale. Yeah, duh, it hits for 6 after the second turn. And I already put down my wolf. That's game for you, buddy. Alright, we've elevated the difficulty for no good reason, but that's alright. Let's make up for it. Yeah, what bit us there is that we have... Man, we drew really expensive cards. Not fun. That could end the run later. Scary thought. Okay. We need to take some more low-cost cards if we can. Here we don't have a choice. We don't have a totem to really work around. I'm gonna go for... I would like another bug. Insect. Mantis. Those are okay. They're not bad cards. Oh, which one's it gonna merge? Because you don't really get a choice here. I think it just automatically chooses the one with the sigil, probably. Yes. Oh, it's right, the opossums, but I actually like those separate. Yeah, we need to merge these for sure. Get a great mantis out of this. Yeah. If we can get another mycologist, if we can sack something to the mycologist, or to the other mantis before we get to that mycologist, we could have like a mega mantis at the end. Whoa, field mice. Yes, we'll take that. Of course, if you don't know, field mice rewards you with another... It's pretty much a card duplicator. As soon as you play it, you get that card right back. So you definitely would want it on a free or very inexpensive card, like a 1-cost card. Alright, our issue here is that we need to figure out this leaping trap. We can send the Stoat at it, but then we're taking 6 damage. We already learned a very painful lesson from 3 damage. It'll end your next turn. Gosh, I guess 2 damage won't. Well, 2 and 3 will. If we take 2 now and 3 next turn. Okay, we'll be able to play the opossum. Great, okay, so we're gonna put the Stoat down. The Stoat can do one of 2 things. We can mitigate a damage here, or deal a damage. Either way, it's gone, so it actually doesn't matter where we put it. Because we're either sending 1 damage, right? But then we're taking 2 and losing the Stoat. We put the Stoat here. We mitigate this 1 damage. We end up taking the 2 from them, and then we don't lose the Stoat. He's got 2 health. Regardless, it still does not matter where we put him because he'll still be alive. Okay, so we're definitely going to do that. Give a damage. Absorb 1. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take out that leaping trap yet. We can with the opossum, or we can at least turn one of them into a leaping trap with the opossum. Only if I draw a squirrel and play the wolf. Yuck. Okay. Don't have a choice, though. Will that damage transfer to the rabbit? We have to play the wolf, because we need to play the opossum, and we need another bone. We only have one bone. I don't know if this transfers, but if we're going to test it, we can just test it here. Because the 3 damage will kill the strange frog, hopefully the rabbit, but the strange frog does fall apart into a leaping trap because he's robotic. So then, do we send the opossum? No. Because he's doing 2 damage. The leaping trap only needs 1 to sacrifice the card to it. I'd rather use that 2 damage for a strange frog and then take the trap later. We have 4 damage we have 3 damage we can take. 4 damage we'll lose the game. We're only going to take 1 here. Let's test our theory with the wolf. It does not, it does transfer the rabbit. Great. We're gonna lose, man, if we had the fan here, oh no, even if we did, those block flying, which is kind of weird. Why can't a bird, oh, it's a leaping trap. That's why a bird can't fly over it. Very clever. We have a squirrel, we'll draw from here. We have another opossum that we can't play. Let's do this. Let's grab a squirrel. We'll get some bone generation by you eating the squirrel. We're getting a lot of bone generation, actually. I just realized I should have kept the squirrel. That's okay. So we're getting that leaping trap. That leaping trap. And then the squirrel's done. So we'll grab a... We can play the opossum. And we've got wolf pelts to use. Okay, the opossum's gonna be better for damage now that we have an open slot to play the opossum. We have 2 open slots, but the adder will chew up our opossum. We can now cut up something if we wanted to. We can take 1, 2 damage, because we're gonna deal 2, it's gonna be a wash. We can kill the adder next turn with the bullfrog. Probably gonna get another adder though, right? Oh, he didn't play anything, interesting, okay. Okay, you're out of there. Still have our opossum. It's not game yet. Actually, I think it is. Because we will... Yeah, we're dealing more damage than he is now. We're gonna kill its wolf. Oh, we only have 1 health. Duh. Okay, that's alright. We got the Mantis God. Where do we play the Mantis God? We cannot. Oh, yeah. Okay. Do we use an item here? I think we do. Just to get this moving along. Man, I still can't play much. We're dealing 1, we're taking 2. Let's see what we draw next. This is just gonna even the playing field. Let's see his next play. He doesn't have a next play. Okay, it's the mole. That's actually pretty good. So now we can block, output some damage. Okay. Draw again. Got a mantis. Deal damage. This is our last block. Yeah, let's get rid of this mantis. And the leaping trap. I'm gonna use the scissors because it kind of put us in a little bit of bind here to being able to move forward. So that's 1, 2, and then we lose the mantis. He deals the damage. Next turn, Mantis God will solve that for us. Didn't play the mantis. Oh, that's right. I always forget somehow that when you activate the trap, it only traps what's in front of it, which still doesn't make sense. The mantis is the one that hit it. But according to the sigil, it only traps what's opposing to it. So I could have cleared the traps out with the mantis. Somehow I always forget that, so don't forget. And I think we're done here. Yeah, this ends it. The first candle, anyway. We have both our wolf pelts. I think it gives us another one, too, right? 3rd wolf pelt. So we can take 3 of his items. We may as well take the things that the mantis is going to hit. So that'll be free damage for it. Although the pronghorn would come in and destroy it. We've got some great stuff to play. We're gonna play, yeah. will take... We're gonna take the pronghorn. We're gonna take the bat, free up this lane. Shoot, we'll take his mantis too. Yeah. Should be fine. Oh, we got this adder coming down, but I think we should be good to one turn win this. Maybe not. How many squirrels do we have? Just one. I'm gonna sack bullfrogs. We'll call it 2. We've got the bat. We'll call it 3. We're definitely taking a card. It's my Mega Mantis. Okay. Oh, the mole. Shoot, I should have taken the mole. Ouch. You're gonna destroy something. Okay. Oop. I can't play Mantis God yet. Do something. We gotta sack the bullfrog. We don't have to, but if we put you here, you're gonna get 2 hits on that. And then Mega Mantis will survive. Actually, well, Mantis God will not. Mega Mantis will survive 1 hit. We'll play Mantis God next turn. We also have the bat. Will you block the bat? I don't know. No, you won't. Play you anyway. Did not lose Mega Mantis yet. Maybe we will. Oh man, I just randomly put the bat there, and that was a great idea. I blocked the adder. Whew. That's a good one. Okay. We will definitely draw squirrel. Play this mantis here. Gosh, do we even have to? You're doing... Well, you're only doing 1. I think we're good. I hope we're good. I'm kind of making a blind attack here. Yeah, we're good. Child 13 isn't bad. Actually, I think that's my choice. Strange Larva's fun. It takes 3 turns, so you have to hope to draw it really early. That's the only problem with it. Because then it doesn't do anything for 3 turns. So if you don't draw it early, it's almost useless. I'm gonna take Child 13. There's probably some other applications for the Strange Larva that I'm forgetting right now. Alright, we don't need a backpack at all with our opossums. We will go for a trial. And then probably a sacrifice, since we're not really doing any sort of build based around a totem. Oh wait, didn't we already see a totem? I can't remember, maybe we didn't. A woodcarver, I mean. It's our choice here. Probably not bones. Not bones at all. Kin or health. 4 health, 6 health. Oof. It's definitely not health unless we draw the moose buck and mole. That'll solve that, but otherwise, it's not looking good. I'm gonna go for the kin. Oh wait, was that even a good idea? Reptile, nothing, nothing. It's okay. We've got a pretty thick deck anyway. I'd rather take no card. I would like to look at the choices it would have given me. But if they were bad, I would have rather had no card, so. Do we go for a sack? What do we need to sack? Suppose we could sacrifice Mantis God to something? Nah. Do we want to sacrifice? My problem with sacrificing Mantis God is that he's 1 cost. I don't have anything else that's 1 cost that he would really benefit from. I guess we'll go for the woodcarver. Oh, it's right at the field mouse. Mice. Mises. Do you want to give it to wolf or reptile? Let's keep an eye out for more reptiles. not good for Mantis God, but we can play our wolf. Where do we play the wolf? Doesn't really matter. Actually, yes it does. We'll play you here, right? So you hit for 3. Pronghorn comes in, hits you for 1, so you absorb 1 damage, and then he moves over right in front of the wolf. Stupid Pronghorn. Okay, now we can play Mantis God. Not too much advantage with the stump there, but we don't have any other choice unless we sack the wolf, but he's already doing 3, so it would be a wash. We'll take 2. 1, 2. Wolf will finish you off for sure. Ooh. Another Mantis. So wolf will kill you. Elk Fawn, unfortunately, will waste the Mantis God, but I think we're good. We are certainly good. Oh! That's right, he only had 1 health, I forgot. Okay. That's fine. Maybe. Alright, we should definitely be good with this Mantis. Gonna graduate here. It's gonna waste. Oh, yeah. Exactly what we need. And we have the opossum. So we can grab an item while we're at it. Okay, we can kill you, but then we lose the opossum, which I actually don't want to do. Black goat. Sure. Okay, we're good. Alright, another trial. If we have to take a card, I'm gonna do the trial. I don't really want a pelt. If we can pass the trial. Our deck is pretty diverse here. I'm just gonna go for attack. If we don't get a card, it's not a big deal. We are getting a card. Wow, that is ugly. Corpse Maggots is, boy. I'll take this sigil. What is it? Loose tail is not bad. Actually, what does this leave behind as a loose tail? That'll be interesting. If I don't sack it. I won't, because it's better than the stoat. So if we give him the black goat, we get a bunch of opening turn bones, which we absolutely do not need. Because 2 bones is very easy to generate. We are sacking the stoat. Why not the bullfrog? The bullfrog at least has a sigil. So if we had to make use of it, we could. I guess if there's a situation where you had to face a bird and you really needed to get 1 more point, in that case the stoat would be better, because then he would hit under the bird. Oh no, he hits the bird. The other way around, if you needed to block 1 more point, then the bullfrog would come in use there over the stoat, which is, I guess, my point. I guess it's not really a case you would need to not block a point from a bird to make the stoat have an advantage over the bullfrog in any scenario. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Okay, we get to find out now what this thing does, or we can let it live. This black goat doesn't do anything for us. Actually, we can play the opossum. So you'll go here. If I play the opossum, you're only going to do 2. And then you'll get hit next turn, so it'll activate Loose Tail. Let's see what item we get. Fan. I'm gonna use that this battle. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So we will do what here? Have to draw. Got the wolf. Oh, he's doing 2 now, so I'm gonna let him be. I really don't want to have a full backpack right now. 2. Let's see what the tail he drops is. The hand tentacle tail. Interesting. Is that sackable? I don't know. We're definitely gonna draw, or no? Yeah. No, I want to keep him down there. Oh, he's doing 3. I guess you just call it here. Because if I play all of this, does he at least do 1? No, because I won't have any cards left. And then he's doing the 3. Does he do 0? Yeah, because I'll have 0 cards. I don't need to free up a slot, and I want to keep the black goat there. Otherwise, I'd crack that open and get 1 more. We don't even really need the overkill anymore, though. Oh! Oh no! I forgot! I forgot about the mole. That's okay. What do we do here? We have a squirrel. We can squirrel. We can't really do much. We have to draw a squirrel. We can take 6 damage. They're not even dealing 6 damage. They're dealing 5. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have this mole to worry about, so... You're doing 3 damage. I guess you can actually kill the pronghorn instead. That'll keep the elk fawn blocked. Okay, we'll do that. I could have hit the porcupine too, but he's blocking the elk fawn and only dealing 1 damage. Wow, I did not calculate that correctly. Do we celebrate both our candles? We do, because this is over. This has been a learning experience with Robert. I hope you're all taking away from this. We're not going to get our smoke card. I'm just as disappointed as you are. Do we need the mycologist? Yes, we do, because that'll make a mega mantis, right? And this mantis is not doing us favors right now. And we're going to go to a trapper. That's okay. Or the trader, I should say. But does he give you anything? I think it's just a skip. That's okay. Keeps our deck thinner. Let's merge. Oh, we could have merged them up here too. I was able to see that. Would I have gone that way? No, I want the campfire. Yeah, the possums, I like those separate, because then I can use each of their sigils. This mantis here has got to go. So now we get a triplicate. Nice. That was a great card. And with our deck being thinner, we will draw it earlier. 2 campfires. Not a bad first start at all. So we can activate Child 13 and Mole. So Child 13 will actually go in front of the Raven, so the Raven hits over it and doesn't kill it. And then we will grab just the Mole, since we don't need the Black Goat right now, and we'll leave Child 13 activated. Oh, it just stays named Child 13. Okay, we'll absolutely draw. We play the opossum now. It'll give us an item that we have space for, and we can put him in front of the skunk. So he will chip away at the skunk. And we have scissors as well. Is that a win? Not yet. So what do we got left? The moose buck, which we can absolutely play. So we will put the goat somewhere. Where's moose buck going? 5 health here, 3 health here, but also only dealing 1 damage here. So let's get rid of the coyote. The porcupine can just block over there. We're full on items, and we're going to win. Not yet. I'm gonna axe something just to get rid of it? No. Yeah, we're not winning yet. Oh boy, forgot about that. So that one pushes everything over don't forget. He's gonna do it again. We can play Mantis God safely here. We got Child 13 activated. So this is 1 point only. +2 from the Mantis God. And we do need to cut something up, actually. To free up an item. And that's going to be this Raven, I think. Yeah. That way we deal the 3 damage instead of killing the Raven. Oh, okay, and it ends the game. Battle. What do we want? Something low cost. Bones are going to opossums. 1 blood cost. Skunk is not great, although... Oh, the mycologist is on this side. Oh, we have 2 campfires, so... We will... If it's an attack one, or either attack one, assuming there's one. There is. If he roasts the skunk, I don't care. If we keep the skunk, fantastic. We kept him. Missile right there. This is a health one. We can use it as a sacrifice if you want. The Mantis God can use more health, but I don't want to sacrifice him. The mole has been useful. The opossum can use more health. Oh yeah, because he's already got 3. We've been losing you pretty quick. And you're a decent missile as well. I'm going to give you 1. I'm actually just going to keep you. Alright. How do we start this? We can only play the bullfrog. You can block. Let's see, regenerate. Oh, yeah, we can play the opossum as well. Do we grab an item for now? Yes. We'll put the opossum in front of the pack mule so we can chip away at the pack mule. I don't want this here. I don't want to leave with a full backpack, so I have to play something at some point. Yeah, it might have been the goat, but the frozen opossum it's okay. Actually, it'll be great right here. I can put it right in front of the wolf. So we will take a squirrel, I think, for now. Yeah. And just drop the frozen opossum. Now, actually, yeah, that'd be great. The wolf will crack open that frozen opossum for us. Let's draw. If we can deal 3 damage, that would be ideal. And we absolutely can. So we will sack the opossum, or we're gonna need a black goat first. So sack opossum for black goat. Now we can play moose buck. You will wipe out this whole lane. 3 will take care of the 2. Oh, you won't wipe out the lane, but you will easily soak up the damage. Your 2 will wipe out the mule and the wolf cub. This is going quite well. Oh, that's right, the moose buck moves over, of course. Well, thankfully he will move right back over, so let's not block him. Got plenty of squirrels. What do you got coming after us? A grizzly, so I guess we need to start dealing some damage here. Oh yeah, can we deal 1? Yeah, let's not worry about this moose buck killing the wolf. Let's deal some damage. With what? The bat's pretty ideal here, because he'll deal damage and then clear out. No. Yeah, we'll just use the opossum to take care of the wolf. Another item. Another boulder. Or not another boulder, but another blocking item. There we go. We're definitely good here. Not a big fan of this bear. We're not in win condition yet. I can't deal 6 damage. We'll put a boulder right there. Now we are in win condition, I think. Good on squirrels. We need to deal 5. It's all going to turn into gold. Not the end of the world for us. I like to have at least one spot open usually. But it does wipe the board. Oh, it doesn't. The grizzly stays? What? Okay. When does that happen? I don't think I've ever been in this situation before. Interesting. We have a lot of firepower though. So we have to be very strategic. Plenty of squirrels. Let me draw here. This is going to free up 3 spaces for us. Good thing we had all that gold there. We're going to draw again, right? 2 squirrels. Yeah. We don't have anything 3 cost. Actually, yeah, we'll take a squirrel. So what are we going to play here? Let's think about this. We're definitely going to play... We can play the magpie. Magpie. Definitely going to play the mantis. Okay. Draw a squirrel. We also have the mole. The mole can only withstand 4 damage, though. Can we deal 6 somehow? 3/3. And then you take 2. Next turn, that would be able to destroy. Okay. Hear me out. Play the mantis. Here. Okay. It's gonna deal 3 damage to this grizzly. Chips 3 away, so we only need to deal 3 here now. 3 more over here. You evolve next turn, and you won't die. The Bloodhound evolves too. We should be able to move him around next turn, though, hopefully. So now, what do we play here? Do we have anything that can soak up 4 damage? Only the mole. Oh, we also have Child 13, but we would lose you immediately, so no. Oh, he'd be flying. Actually, can we beat this? If I'm dealing 3 damage here, I just need to deal 2 damage here, and the game is over. You would turn into flying damage, you would turn into flying damage. Okay, we got this, I think. Alright. Squirrel. Oh, I think we already did with the bat. This is solved. We got this. Actually, playing Child 13 is kind of dangerous right here. I want to play the magpie. Okay. Do I even want to... Yeah, I do. Because this will make you flying and dealing 2, and you're flying and dealing 1. This should be game. What do I want to take? I don't know. Mantis Guide. This should be game. Hallelujah. Absolutely take the Mantis God. The Douse is interesting. He drops these chimes on either side. He's an expensive card, and he doesn't do much for how expensive he is compared to comparable cost cards. But these chimes, as I understand, allows you to attack the enemy. If you were to lay down the Douse, play the Douse, and then something to the left or right of it attacked one of these chimes, I think the chime does... The Douse attacks the enemy for it, because it attacked the chime. So I know there's a strategy you can build there. I would love to play with that right now, but we cannot deal with this high cost. Maybe we can with Child 13. It's just drawing it early would be detrimental for sure. We're gonna take the mascot. We have to keep our costs down for sure. It could end the run if we draw a bunch of high cost cards. Now for our final battle, what is our decision? We can sack one of those high cost cards. We don't need a backpack. We don't need the trader. And our We're getting field mice. Is there anything that if we got field mice for would change the entire game? Oh, interesting. I just realized child 13 is the deer kin. How did I not notice that? We have a lot of bug. Man. If it gave us a bug, that would be... Do we want to gamble on that though? Because if we got a bug head for our field mice totem, I mean, this mantis is unlimited. But what if we don't? And there's a good chance that it's not going to give it to us. The game definitely balances out your run by avoiding those choices. I think we're going to go for a sacrifice. And if we do, what do we sacrifice? We sacrifice Mantis God. Ooh, we have 2 Mantis Gods, I just realized. I don't know why I thought I was going to... We had time for another mycologist. Given that, we will sacrifice Mantis God. Do we have anything that's unkillable? Possum would be interesting. This moose buck is not ideal. So almost like sacrificing the moose god would be good. I mean the moose buck. Just to get, we can make it a moose god. But we would just be leveraging a gamble as to whether or not we would even draw this. We already have Mantis. Mantis god. Who do we sack you to? Mole's great. We need to keep Mole. We're not sacking Skunk. We can sack Black Goat to something. That's also 1 cost that we like to get rid of. Actually, with our our field mice, could we sack it to the bullfrog? Where's our bullfrog? Right here. We can't. That'd be interesting. That would make our... Okay. Let's do that. Because of our reptilian field mice and the black goat's very limited use, we're going to sack the black goat. Just to review, is that what we want to sacrifice? Moosebuck has some use, but we need the black goat. We need the, what's that sigil called? Worthy Sacrifice Sigil. Yeah, who are we sacking that to? Not the wolf, because he's already hard to play. It has to be something low cost. Wow. If we sack it to Child 13... That's interesting. Although Bullfrog effectively makes... You're effectively child... Oh, no, you're not. You're not. Because you stay after being sacrificed. You do not. But if you're sacrificed, how many high-cost cards do we even have? Is this the correct choice? I'm going to give it to the Bullfrog. I think that was the correct decision. Let's find out. I absolutely love the palette, the music for the final boss. It's awesome. So we've got an Amalgam entering and Mole Man. We need to get Mole Man out of there as soon as possible. We can do that, I think. So if we play Mantis God and Possum, that's 5. He's got 6. Suppose I should have sacrificed the smoke, but we already have 1 token. We only need 2 for the opossum. So that's 5 damage. Yeah, let's see how that goes. He's gonna take the rest of our stuff. Our stuff being what we've got played, I should say. He's got his pick ready to go, so anything that's out there is going to get sacked right now. Well, actually, this is kind of nice because Mantis God will waste Mole Man on the first hit. So that's 2, 3, 4. We just need to do 1 damage. I think we're good. So we just play the Bullfrog. I think we're alright. Let's see. Great. We get to keep our cards. I think. Does he still waste them? He might. I can't remember, to be honest. No, he doesn't. Okay. So what do we do? We've got a black goat. Yeah, we have to draw a squirrel. I guess we didn't have to. We could have sacked something we have down. Actually, we're gonna destroy this stump right here. The mole down? Yeah, let's do the mole. So we just block 3. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, he does still take. There it is. I didn't realize I should have been paying attention. But yeah, he still had that pickaxe up. So let's see. Our Bullfrog will waste you in 1 hit. About all we can do. Great. So now, what? He's gonna take whatever we play. If I play the squirrel, does he have to survive the 1 hit? I can't remember. We'll find out. Alright, so we took the squirrel and pulled back that other card. We'll have to do roughly the same thing. Suppose not here. Yep, takes 1 damage off. I think he's just gonna do the same thing again, right? No. Oh, because is he not the angler anymore? That's right, he switched to the trader. Not sure what our options are here. Okay, he's gonna let me trade. Oops, I clicked on accident. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's not terrible actually. Oh man. Okay, so then I guess we play Kaminsky here. No. Good squirrel. Also play the Bullfrog, but I don't want to release Sean here. Oh, I seem to do it again. So he's gonna turn it into gold. Oof. Okay, so then we will do what? I guess put Kaminsky here. Oh, that's probably why I didn't take another of my squirrels. I don't know. Okay, take another squirrel. Now if we just make the bullfrog flying. I'm out of squirrels. Oof. Okay, this should be interesting. So let me play the bullfrog. Oh, I can play moose buck. I can make the moose buck flying. Will that matter? Let's see what happens. Make the bullfrog fly. And the gold nuggets. Nothing's attacking, so I just keep doing this. Oh, that's right, he's eventually gonna punish me, I think. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, he only flies for 1 move. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll take your bat, I guess. Yeah. Oh man, we have to play the moose buck, right? Yeah, let's play the moose buck. Deal the damage. And then actually this brings us to the end. Hopefully we can deal 40 damage here. I think we can. Can't do anything at the moment. Now we can. Oh boy. Okay, child 13 is good. Mantis, great. Possum, great. So we'll play Possum for sure, for starters. Scissors, we can't cut. Dang, okay. Well. We gotta get child 13 down, so I will sack. This might be a decent card to keep, actually. Sack a bat. Child 13, and then we will. Oh, I need to play you there, actually. Three's not that great anyway. And then we'll play the wolf instead. Now we're still doing 3. That's a good bit of damage. I think we're okay here. We're gonna lose some stuff. Can we do it? Do we hold on to Mantis God? Yes. And so we can deal 4 here for now. Great. We done it. He's doing 2 now. Interesting. I've actually never run out of squirrels, or run out of cards. And we won, so it doesn't really matter. Well, thanks for watching the first episode. Leave any comments, suggestions, questions, anything at all you have for me down in the comments. I'm going to continue making the video series, but I want to make sure that it's satisfactory. Hopefully people can learn from this game. It's an incredible game. I absolutely love it, and this is only the beta version of Kaycee's mod. So hopefully this will still apply after further updates. If not, I'll gladly make another video. Or one to replace it, I should say. Ooh, some new cards unlocked. Next video, we will get into these new cards on a new challenge as well. 15 points. Stay tuned.